way. Hey everyone, welcome to the CLV Tournament Finals. This is the second game between Chrome spawning as the orange Protoss in the bottom left-hand corner, and Ironclad spawning here in the top right corner. Now, Chrome had won the previous game, so Ironclad chose Xel'Naga Caverns, a very reasonable map to choose. A lot of people do love Xel'Naga Caverns at the just period, just on how easy it is to play, how standard you can actually play on this map. And you can also do some creative things too. Like we've seen some very interesting Blink Stalker pushes. You can do some pretty interesting things of airplay. You can expand very easily to everywhere except for the gold expansion. Sure, your third is blocked by these rocks, but you know, you can get there anyway. So what do you expect our players to do this round, Icon?
Well, I bet probably Iron's a little thrown off by that pressure last game, so I'm guessing he's probably going to be a little more defensive. Maybe not take the fast expand. Maybe he'll go for a spawning pool first build this time, be a little safer.
Yeah, I actually don't like fast expanding on this map as Zerd, simply because the natural is so wide open. It takes so many spine crawlers, so many units to actually defend this natural location, that I always feel it's better to simply do the quick speedling build, or reasonable speedling build. I guess it's not really that quick, and simply use that to expand.
Exactly, because once you get the speedlings out, not only do you gain a sort of map crawl, but actually, never mind, Iron's just going to make us both look silly and go right for that fast expand, I think.
Oh, yep, there he goes.
Yeah, right there, perfect. Okay, never mind anything we've been saying, but.
So yeah, this actually does mean, well, you can obviously on this map, it is just very, very difficult to deal with. So we're going to have to see how Chrome actually chooses to respond to seeing this. Looks like he's going to go ahead and
just throw down our
pretty
pylon.
Standard place so far, not seeing any sort of cannons. Yeah, throwing down that pylon.
Now I don't know if I like this pylon placement actually, because I feel like this pylon could have been back a little bit, could have allowed you to hide some tech a little further back.
You know, it could definitely be back a little bit, and you don't really have to worry yet. He might actually be worried about any sort of, I guarantee you he's worried about losing these two buildings, so he's powering those. So he's worried about losing that pylon behind there, but at this point in the game, you know your opponent's going 15 hatch. You know he's not going to have roaches, like, within a reasonable amount of time, so you don't really need to double power these buildings quite yet. You can put a little bit back, but actually this pylon placement, I'm ambiguous to it at this point. He doesn't need anything in the back of his base because he knows nothing can be coming from there at any point soon.
That's true. But no, and so there's the spawning pool just finishing there for Iron. So again, I think he's going to go for the same build here. Now I wonder if he's going to be a little more antsy, going to make a few more Zerglings early in the game. There's already two right there. That's not unusual though. You always want to start with your two Zerglings. Mostly on this map, I'd say probably just for the watchtowers. Once you can control these watchtowers, you can see pretty much every action.
Sorry, Akron, you're actually cutting in and out for me. Maybe speaking to your mic a little bit better.
Alrighty.
Or,
how about this?
There you go. That's a bit better.
Perfect.
That's perfect, actually. We do actually see Ironclad throwing down that Roach Warren pretty quickly. So he's going to get that early defense out. We saw him actually, we didn't mention it, but he actually did this last game where he got a fairly fast Roach Warren a bit after his queens were done. Actually, yeah, right after his queen spawn is actually, I don't know how long his queen's been there. I'm not paying attention. So,
I think that queen just got there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it did, actually. Judging by the larva inject, yeah, you know what, 40 seconds. You know what, he pretty much started the Roach Warren right after the queen spawn. Looks like Chrome is going up 3 warp gates, except he's got his second gas this time, so we'll see a lot more sentries this game, and probably no stalkers until he's taken his natural expansion.
And again, there's still this pesky drone in there, but there is a sentry already out, so it might go down pretty quickly. Yeah, I think it's going down right now. It does. So it's going to allow him to throw down just another pylon.
You know, right, and we do have a spine crawler about halfway done up in Ironclad's natural. It's very important to get these, especially on this map when you've gone for that fast hatcher. You actually need like 1 or 2 spine crawlers to defend. However, he is getting these roaches, and that will help a lot in defending whatever push comes. Now, let's take a look at what Iron's actually seen in his base. I believe he's seen, yeah, just about every single thing that exists.
Indeed.
Wow, yeah, he's even seen both gas and all the warp gates. Yeah, he pretty much knows exactly what's coming. The Stalker won't do any sort of damage at all. Actually, it might just wrap. Nope, it's not going to wrap around the circle.
No, it's just going to run away. But no, actually, I think that last game really is kind of stressing Iron out, because you can see he's still pumping out roaches, not making any more drones. So I think he's feeling really defensive right now, and I wonder if that's going to affect the late game at all, if this goes into a late game.
Wow, and actually, Chrome has just walled himself entirely. Okay, no, he's going to cancel that. All right, so nope, he's going to redo it. I think he's going to be going Blink Stalkers. I mean, that's what this would suggest, but it's a bit late for that now. It seems to me.
I don't know why you would wall yourself in there. That's
Well, I mean, the reason you would wall yourself in there is if you're going Blink Stalkers, you can just blink out of your base, and he'll never be able to counterattack you ever, at least until you can get back. But this is, if he's going Blink Stalkers, this will be a very delayed Blink. Nope, he's going to go, oh, he's going to go Warp Prism, I think.
Huh, that's interesting. That I've actually never. Well, I mean, no, I've never actually seen someone wall themselves in with a pylon before. I've just seen them just keep that zealot there at that point.
Well, I mean, like, if you... No, he's going to go ahead and bust out, never mind.
Okay.
He's just gone absolutely insane and started killing his own buildings. He's actually not even... No, okay, he did actually supply block himself with that, and he's grabbing Hallucination, so it seems like Chrome actually has no idea what he wants to do this game at all.
No.
Iron's just continuing to make roaches. Doesn't actually have anything building. Looks like he's saving up some larva for something.
You are.
He's actually... Okay, there we go, we have some drones.
I think you're actually a couple seconds ahead of me, Gray. Because I just got those...
Ahead? Am I a few seconds ahead?
I think you're a few seconds ahead of me.
Alright, what time are you at right now?
I can't tell without opening the timeline, which I feel would be so tragic.
Oh, right. Do you have your in-game timer on?
I'm at 9:05.
Alright, tell me when you get to 9:16.
I am there.
Okay, we're synced up now. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I accidentally fast-forwarded at the beginning, didn't tell them. Alright, we do have a Nexus going down. This is actually a pretty late Nexus for Chrome. We actually had the money to do it a lot earlier. But he's going to go ahead and do that after faking a little bit of pressure. Now we do have Ironclad who's going to be breaking down these rocks. I really like this decision. You have you obviously have the resources to expand. You're spending all your larva. Why not break down these rocks and make those roaches useful and get an expansion ready and up and running? If I were Ironclad right now, I would actually go ahead and break down the rocks blocking my gold. I wouldn't necessarily take it at this point in time. But, you know, I've got units doing nothing. Might as well go ahead and get them doing something.
Exactly. I like that too. And also, with all those roaches out, it's going to be very easy for him to defend anything. Roaches are very good against gateway units, and that's all that Chrome has right now. He has not made anything out of this robo, except for this pesky little observer that I just saw somewhere. There it is.
Right. And he's just actually started in the Immortal, so we're going to see some Robotech coming out for Chrome. He's going to have 4 gateways this Robo, and I imagine we're going to see sort of a +1 attack timing push come out of him once he gets a couple of Immortals onto the field. He's going to go ahead and actually just not build anything out of that forge. That's cool. And we're going to see... we're seeing actually a lot of upgrades coming out from Ironclad. This is very good. Going to go ahead and get Pneumaticized Carapace and an Overseer. Going to use that for some great scouting, because Overseers are actually still kind of slow without that upgrade. And if we actually look at the Overlord spread by Iron, he actually sees everything in his own base, which is very good. A lot of Zerg players forget that they need to see everything in this base, because actually in this game the mains are really large. Like, I actually think the mains are far too big, and I accidentally just rewinded my entire replay.
Awesome.
Alright, and I'm probably caught up now.
Alright.
And we see the robotics big going down for Chrome.
Indeed, so we're probably going to see some Colossus now. There is no Spire here, so there won't be any easy Corruptors come out to counter these. He's actually going for Hydralisk instead. That's probably not the best read there from Ironclad. I gotta see if this is going to come back to bite him in the butt here.
You know, I bet when he sees this robotics bay, he's got the Overseer flying up. I bet when he sees this Robo Bay, he's going to start throwing down a Spire, or, you know, just simply not producing the Hydras, because actually having a Hydra Den is a very good decision. I do like that, but you want to what you want to do with the Hydras is you want to kill the Colossus, and then you want to remax your army with Hydras after you've lost everything. So that way, you know, the Colossus are gone. You've now got Hydras, which, as you know, deal very well with just about every other unit on the field.
That's true. Now it looks like this Overseer is going to be...
this Overseer will get away.
It's going to be nice, safely tucked away into the low corner. And in the meantime,
exactly.
Iron's not really making anything worse, sticking with his roaches right now. Probably a good idea, although there's a Hydralisk there, so never mind. But has not saturated this third yet.
I think it just popped, just pretty much got up. He should actually start transferring some workers over there at some point. Looks like he's selecting a couple. Nope, those go into gas. So yeah, he should transfer some from his main. That's a very oversaturated main at this point.
You are very much correct. Now it looks like he's actually going to be making more Hydralisks, so not worrying about the worry of Colossus at all. There is one on the way.
I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure about that decision at this moment. It could work out. He's got a very nice creep spread. If he continues to spread this creep and then just does exactly what he's doing right now, just go ahead and pushes with these before Colossus can be out on the field, then this will be a very deadly attack actually. Because if he can just waste all his Hydras, I bet what prompted them to move out these Hydras is he did have a Changeling in this opponent's base. Didn't see any Colossus yet, so he knows that any units he have can probably take care of one. Of course, Chrome could be hiding his Colossus in the back of his base, but I think he's just banking on that that's not the case.
I think you're correct now. It looks like Chrome sees it with his observer that's just chilling. Oh, never mind. It actually just went down. Unless, did it get away?
No, it actually died.
Okay.
It looks like the, let me take a look. No, there is no observer on the field, so it looks like the Overseer did take care of that observer. But now I'm starting to get a little bit worried for Ironclad. He doesn't have a Spire. Actually, he just started that Spire. That's good. He needs to actually hold off till the Spire can finish. And then he needs to build a ton of Corruptors, because that's how you take down Colossus. You get a lot of Corruptors, like 13. And you run in and kill the Colossus, sacrifice them to the Gateway units, you pull back, and then you remax with Hydras, then you push forward and kill his army. And it looks like Ironclad is taking out that gold expansion and probably should expand there soon. He's got quite a bit of money. He actually needs a couple of macro hatcheries as well.
Indeed. Now he actually has complete map control right now. Chrome is kind of worried to move out of his base, I think, because he did lose that observer.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go ahead. Yeah.
There's another changeling coming in here though by Ironclad, so he's going to see what's going on here.